What of
Okay.
our co-students, Omolola, Miriam?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I dropped the message on the group already. So I'm pretty sure they are asleep. And I'm pretty sure they are all asleep. A lot of persons cannot meet up with the time for this class. And
Oh,
this is one thing we keep talking about: discipline. All right. It takes only discipline for us to be awake by this time, having classes. All right. So the good thing is that for as many who couldn't catch up with the live class, can always go back to the recorded class. But it's best to catch up with the live class. But
okay.
be that as it may, we are a moving train. We can't stop. All right. For as many
Okay,
who can
sir.
hop in, let's go together so we can achieve a lot. Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. So good morning, everyone. It's another time with Tutor Ayo, and today's tutorial happened to be the very first on the course ECO121, and we've been able to cover the material before now. The very first level, we have 3 models of studying. We have the very first one, which is on YouTube. We get familiarized with the course. Then this is the second level, which we discuss what we have gotten familiar with in the first stage, right? And we are starting the course today, ECO121, discussion on Telegram, all right? So I will have you please, tell us 1 or 2 things you have in your notes before we go straight into the whole thing. All right. So ECO121, I think it's more of micro and macro economy, and it's more of the expansion of macro and micro economy. So let's hear what you have, Mark. So we can
Thank you, sir. Tutor Ayo.
Yes,
You are highly appreciated for the knowledge imparted.
okay.
We started with microeconomy, which is the study of individual economic units. It deals with individual income, price, and output.
That's micro, right?
Yes, microeconomy. Why macro economy deals with aggregates of economy as a whole, national income, general price, and general output.
Awesome.
It deals with balance of payments. It's also a method by which is measured all of the international monetary transaction, which is certain period. I don't really get that side.
Okay.
The first economist, Ragnar Frisch, used the
Okay.
term macro.
In
Macro
what
was
year?
first. Come again, sir.
In what year did Ragnar Frisch use the word macro? In what year? Do you have that?
1933.
Awesome.
Macro was first used in economy, which originated with the mercantilist. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Mercantilist.
Uh-huh.
Mercantilist.
Okay, mercantilist.
Yeah.
Okay, mercantilist is a nationalist economy
Okay.
policy that is designed to maximize import of economy in the 16th and 17th century.
Maximize export. Is it export? It's not import.
Maximize import of economy in the 16th and 17th century.
No, man. I
Yeah,
think you mixed it up there. I think you mixed it up.
okay,
Maximize export and minimize imports.
okay. Maximize export.
Export and minimize imports.
Okay.
in the 16th and 17th century?
Thank you, sir.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Macroeconomy studies the behavior of the whole aggregate of the country's economy. Abi? All
Yes.
aggregates include imports, exports, individual.
Yes.
The physiocrats used macro in the 18th century to determine the circulation of wealth in their economy.
Yes.
Physiocrat school of economy in the 18th century believed in two theories.
Okay.
One, government should not interfere with the economy.
With the
The
operation
sec-
of the economy.
okay, with the operation of the economy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming. Okay, the second theory, land is the source of wealth.
Yeah. Land for
Okay,
the world.
that is
Yes.
what I can say about micro and macro economy.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, you have actually said a lot of things. You've spoken well. So, in line with what you have said, no. All right. So we have just like what you have said, macroeconomic looks at the actor. All right. It looks at the actors that influences what? Aggregate supply and demand. Okay. When we talk of aggregate supply and demand now, it's no longer an individual thing anymore. All right. It's more of the total supply and demand in a country. Right? And macroeconomy looks at the actor that influences it, right? Factors that influences it. Okay. We also have, okay, that's the moment. All right. Okay, so macroeconomic also what is a study of the big picture. When we say the study of the big picture of the economy, then we are talking about the macroeconomy. Are we good to go? A
Yes, sir.
study of the big picture in the economy. Okay. And we also have macroeconomic as the what? The branch of economics, all right, that studies the behavior. Please pay attention to the keyword, the behavior and performance of the economy. All right. It studies the behavior and the performance of the economy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Studying the behavior and the performance of the economy. Also, we have macroeconomic is a field of economics that studies, okay, the behavior of the aggregate economy. All right. Questions can come out in different ways. It can be twisted, it can be turned upside down, upside right, upside left, bottom up, bottom right, anyhow it wants to be. But the key point here is anything that has to do with general, aggregate. All right. Whatever it is that is aggregating, whatever it is that is generalizing, it has to do with macro economy. All right. It has to do
Yes,
with
sir.
macro economy. Okay, and you have, what is the full meaning of GNP, man? I believe you have that.
GNP, Gross
Yes.
National Product.
Awesome. Gross national product. Okay. So and there was something that happened in 1929, all right, which is called Great Depression. All right. In 1929, Great Depression. Right. This depression was the longest and deepest downturn, right, in the history of the United States and the modern industrial economy. The Great Depression of 1929. Do you have that?
No, sir.
Because you didn't say anything about that. Seems like you skipped
No,
that.
no.
Okay, now you can take it down. The Great Depression of 1929.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, now this depression happens to be the longest and the deepest downturn in the history of the United States and the modern history economy and the modern industrial economy. The longest and the deepest downturn in the history of the United States and the modern industrial economy. So we have that as Great Impression. All right, now John Maynard Keynes, right? John Maynard Keynes developed a general theory, right? And his theory was propounded upon income, output, and employment, right? In the wake of the Great Depression, right? John Maynard, that's M-A-Y, Maynard, N-A-R-D, John Maynard Keynes, right? Keynes is Keynes, developed what? He developed a general theory of income, output, and employment in the what? In the wake, right, of the Great Depression of 1929. All right.
I'm with you, sir.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So we also have some great people doing some great things in the during the advent of macroeconomic. Right. Now we have Malthus. Right. Marx. Malthus is spelled M-A-L-T-U-S. Malthus, Marx, M-A-R-X, and Sismondi. Malthus, Sismondi, and Marx in 19th century dealt with the problem, right, of macroeconomy. These three great economists did a lot in solving the problem of macroeconomics. Malthus, Sismond, and Marx. All right. So we have that. Now let's proceed. So we have what are the goals of macroeconomy? Do you have that with you? Do you have anything to say about that? The goals of macroeconomy.
I don't have it.
Wow. Okay. So, but from what you've read so far, from what you said so far, what do you think would be the goals of macroeconomy? What do you think? Why do we even have macroeconomy? Why does it even exist?
The macro
Yes, ma'am.
is just to study the economic of a country.
Okay. Okay. So could it be said that one of the goals of macroeconomy is to what? Is for the purpose of full employment. All right. You know, when the economy is being studied and you can weigh its left, we can weigh it left and right. All right. You can tell this is how much progress we've achieved in the economy, and these are our shortcomings. Right. This is where we need to put in more effort. This is where we need to reduce effort. Right. So it speaks more about full employment. Macroeconomy talks about employment, creating full employment. Also talks about price stability. all right, and economic growth, price stability, economic growth, all right, and balance of payment. Okay, I hope you have that now.
Okay, sir.
Awesome.
Balance what, sir?
Balance of payments.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I think Miss Miriam has joined. Miss Mariam, are you there? Miss Mariam, can you mute yourself, please?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
ma'am.
welcome.
Good
Good to
morning,
have
ma.
you.
How is your health, ma'am?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Hello.
What is your strength? Eh?
Mm.
Okay, so now we have those at the goal of macroeconomic. Just the four of them: full employment, price stability, economic growth, and balance of payment. All right, so we have that. And according to what we have here, full employment is said to be a situation in which everybody who wants to work gets work. Full employment is a situation whereby everybody who wants to work gets work. That's what full employment is. Right? When the country attains that level, then you can say yes, yeah, full employment in this country. All right. Now we have data. So according to Keynes said full employment means the absence of what? Involuntary employment. All right. When work is available, it doesn't like involuntary employment. Okay. So when there is absence of involuntary unemployment, then we can say, according to Keynes, says then we have full employment. So we have data stats. Okay. Now we have Keynesian concept of full employment. Do you have that in your note?
No, sir.
Keynesian
Keynesian.
That's a Keynesian, that's a K-E-Y,
Okay.
Keynesian, then S-A-I-N. K-E-Y-N-E-S-A-I-N. Keynesian concept of full employment. Okay, so under that we have there are just three of them, 3 points under this Keynesian concept of full employment. We have reduction in what? Real wage rate. Reduction in real wage rate. Reduction in real wage rate. 2, increase in effective demand. All right. Then when there's increase in effective demand, all right, and inelastic supply of output. All right. When the supply of output at the level of full employment is inelastic, then financial concept says there's full employment. 3, reduction in the real wage rate. 2, increase in effective demand. And 3, inelastic supply of output at the level of what? Full employment. Okay. We have that at that. Now you need to pay attention to the fact that, all right, when prices fluctuation in prices brings one thing, all right, it brings one thing called, all right, instability to the economy. When the prices of things are not fixed, when it keeps going up going up, going up, drops down, goes up, drops down. Instability, all right? Fluctuation in prices bring uncertainty and instability to the economy, all right? Also, we have now innovation may reduce the cost of production. Okay, innovation tend to reduce, all right, the cost of production, and we also have policies of stable prices may bring us larger profits to producers at the cost of consumers and wage earners. Now, all the things we're just talking about, speaking more about price stability, all right, it does not mean that the price remains unchanged indefinitely. When we say price stability, at least for a certain period of time, the prices of things are stable. But that doesn't mean that it will remain unchanged indefinitely. Like what we experience in our oil and gas sector of the economy, especially petrol, price instability is something else. Okay, but when we say price stability, it doesn't mean that the price of that commodity or price of commodities will remain at that level forever. Right? But at a reasonable, within a reasonable period of time, it should, right? So that people can make plans, people can work towards and make things available and affordable for people. All right. So we have that as that. So now let's talk about economic growth. Right. Now when we say economic growth, right, it is a process. Do you have anything like that in your notes? Economic growth now?
No, sir.
Why? A lot of things are not in your notes right now. Did you miss classes?
No, sir. I didn't miss class. I don't have it. After that micro or macro, we went to GDP.
I think although I don't on YouTube classes, I don't give out everything. I only give out like 70%. The rest is for the remaining 30% is for people who really mean business, who want to learn, and they'll get it in the Telegram class or when I give them my keynote. I don't teach everything on the keynote, so it's okay anyway. Miss Mariam, I said Miss Miriam. What about you? Or do you have anything in your note about economic growth?
I think so because there was a day we did Telegram class and you spoke about economic growth.
Okay. Do you mind? Do you
Okay,
mind
economic
telling
growth.
about it?
Okay. Economic growth is defined as a process whereby the real per capita income of a country increases over a long period of time.
Yes. Yes. Per capita income country increases the real. Yes. That's very correct. Okay. Is that all you have?
Yeah, that was all you spoke about capital growth. Then you spoke about Marshall, I guess. Yeah, Marshall was the one that developed and perfected microeconomic as a method of economic analysis. Analysis. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that very well. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay. Very well then. So very quickly on economic growth. Just like what Ms. Mariam has said, it's a what? The what? The process whereby the real per capita income of a country increases over a long period of time. Right? And economic growth is also measured by the increase in the amount of goods and services. All right. Now we talk about this per capita income, all this, increase in the input and output activity in an economy. right, or what amounts to what we refer to as capital income. All right. Now, it's being measured by the increase in the amount of goods and services in each successive time. All right. This successive time can be a year, can be in 2 years, can be in 6 months, all depends. All right. But it's all about the economic activity. Now, the rapid growth, right, leads to urbanization and industrialization, right, with adverse effect on the pattern of living in the environment, right? When the sorry about that, when the economy of the country grows well, at least at a certain consistently, right, for a certain period of time, right, it leads to what we call, all right, industrialization and urbanization, right? And it improves the standard of living, right, of the citizens in that country, right? So we have that. Also, now let's take this very quick one. It states here that macroeconomic objective has been to what? Maintain equilibrium in the balance of payment. Maintain equilibrium, right? A win-win negotiation. Maintain equilibrium in the balance of payment. All right.
Sir, please, I didn't get that. You said what again?
Macroeconomic objective.
Okay,
Macroeconomic
okay.
objective has been to maintain, right? To maintain equilibrium. When we say equilibrium, where both demand and supply, the point at which demand and supply meet, that point, right? We can draw the analysis of where there are no deficits or surplus, right? It's just perfect on the pedestrian and everything meets perfect. That's why I use the word a win-win negotiation. Right? Macro objectives, microeconomic objectives are always been to maintain equilibrium in balance of payment. So we have that is that. Now we also have export surplus, means that the country is what? Accumulating foreign exchange. Export surplus means that the country is what? Accumulating foreign exchange. Now, we can only talk about export when we're talking about trade, international trade, right? Trade that happens between a country and another, right? Then when we have surplus during this trade, right, it only means that the country is accumulating what? Foreign exchange. Okay, now if the money in supply is below the existing demand for money at a given exchange rate, then there's what we call surplus in balance of payment. Something called surplus in balance of payment. And this only happens when there is money surplus, right? Now, if the money surplus is below existing demand for money, when money available is below the what? Existing demand for money, all right, at the given exchange rate, then we have a surplus of balance of payment. Are we together? Now, microeconomics, all right, is what is part of the economy that is deliberate, particular, and concerned with the study of individual economics, right? Individual economics unit, unlike macro. Okay, Shretina, do you have anything on micro in your notes? Hello,
Macro.
ma'am.
I'm with
Yeah.
you, sir.
Do you have anything on micro in your note?
Not, sir. No, sir.
Microeconomy. You don't have anything on that?
No, aside what I've said before.
What you
No,
said before was
no.
macro.
I only said something about macro, the micro that deals with individual income, price, and output. Aside that, I don't have, sir.
Okay. Miss Marian. What about you, Marian?
No, sir, I don't. I only have about macro too.
It seems like you don't go back to classes, because I know I discussed one or two things about macro. It seems we don't go back to classes.
Micro.
Okay. Yeah. I have. Okay. Ms. Regina said the other time, macro is the study of individual economic units. All right. Individual.
Yeah.
Concern about individual economic units of an economy. All right. So let's quickly look at some points. Macro versus macroeconomic, some points. All right. Now we have macroeconomics versus microeconomics. Now, when we say micro, from the word micro, small, which down, concentrated only on, all right, individual economic unit of the economy. Okay. While on the other hand, macro does the what? The study of the whole and its aggregate. All right. Study of the economy as a whole and its aggregate. Now, macro deals with individual income, all right, prices and output. Individual income, prices, and individual output. Okay. While macro deals with what? Aggregates, like national income, general price level, national output. Are we good to go?
Yes, sir. So I think I
Awesome.
have this on my note too.
I have it.
Okay.
I have it too.
So how am I late now? Because I was wondering,
Yeah.
I know we
Because
treated
this
something
I
like
don't know.
this.
I just checked now and I saw it. Everything you're saying, like I'm seeing it. I have it, sir.
Yeah, please take over, please.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
take us on the micro versus macro.
Okay. What if I take micro and Miss Regina takes macro? Let's
All
do it
good,
that
all
way.
good, all
Okay.
good. It's a welcome idea.
Okay. Micro is central problem. Yeah. That's price, demand, and location of resources.
Okay,
Okay, and micro main tools are demand and supply. Micro
okay,
solve problems. What, how, and whom to problem.
okay.
And now there's one like that and I cannot pronounce. Sorry.
Why? Try. Let's see how we can help.
Okay. Equilibrium. Don't worry, I can pronounce it. Equilibrium. Individual,
Okay,
producer, and industry.
okay,
Why the last one I have here is major demand problem, which is price.
okay.
Yeah.
Very well. So, Miss Regina, you have the
Yes.
floor.
The micro.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The study of individual economic units.
Macro. You took
Is
micro already.
Okay. Macro. Aggregates of economy as a whole. national income price,
Okay.
general price and general output.
Yes.
Its central problem is determination, level of income and employment.
No. You are mixing it up, man.
Okay, it deals with balance of payments.
Yes.
It is the method by which is measured all the international monetary transaction with a certain period.
Okay.
It is concerned with the determination equilibrium level of income, employment of the country or of the economy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Major determinants, macroeconomic problem. Those are the things I jotted down.
Yes. That makes everything. Awesome. So that makes up everything under micro and macro. All right. No. So we have Marshall. All right. Happens to be the one that developed and perfected microeconomy as a method of what? Economic analysis. Right? The name is Marshall. Okay. Right there. So who developed macro? If it was Marshall that developed micro, so who developed macro? Do we have that?
Tillis,
Ma?
Is Regna
mercantile,
oh
What?
macro micro.
Macro.
Oh, okay. Miss
Macro.
Regina is saying something. I don't know.
You go. Are you
No,
noting
the one
anything?
I have is the first. No, I wanted her to speak first. The first economist
Oh,
to use the
you want
term,
to
so that's what
speak
I wanted to
Okay.
say.
Miss Regina, please, ma, speak first. Do you have
our
anything on
first
that?
economist is Ragnar
I
Frisch.
think you did not get the question. The question is, I said Marshall was the one that developed and perfect microeconomy as a method of economic analysis. And I said, who developed macroeconomics as a what distinct method in the economic field? Do you have
I
anything
didn't
on that?
know, sir.
Okay. So, Ms. Maria, she has spoken. Can you take this
it's
now? You have
it's
to
the
talk.
same thing, no. I don't have it. The only one I have is the same thing. The first economist to
Okay.
use the term
Keynes.
macro.
Keynes did Keynes. Keynes did what? Developed macroeconomy as a distinct method in economic theory, just like Marshall did for micro. Keynes did for macro. So are we good to go?
Please
Yes,
spell
sir.
out the case. Is the case
K
also?
Keynes.
Okay, sir.
Keynes. Keynes.
Okay.
Okay, now the process of transaction from macroeconomic to macroeconomy started with the publication of Keynes' general theory. Keynes' general theory, all right, paved the way for the process of transition, right? The process of transition from the microeconomics to macroeconomics started with the publication of Keynes' general theory. All right. However, now the orthodox economists, all right, orthodox economists like Pigo tried to apply microeconomic analysis to the problem of an economy. All right. So the point here is that Pigo, that's P-I-G-O-U, is a what? Orthodox economist, right? And he did what? He tried applying microeconomic analysis to problems of economy, the problems of an economy. Tried using it to solve the problem of an economy. All right. So we have microeconomics also takes the absolute price level, and the absolute price level as given and concern itself with relative prices of goods and services. Microeconomics also does what? Take the absolute price level. Absolute price level. All right. We have done that. Now, general level prices fall within the domain of macroeconomics. This is all in the same sense. General level prices fall within the domain of macroeconomics. All right. Macroeconomic enriches our knowledge. All right. It enriches our knowledge on the functioning of the economy. All right. So we have national income accounting, all right, is a term used to what? To refer to the bookkeeping system. So the bookkeeping system can be interchangeably used with national income accounting. Right? National income accounting. Okay. We have that as that. And when we say national income accounting or bookkeeping system, we are talking about statistics. Okay? Statistics with detailed information. Right? Statistical reports. Right? With detailed information that economists, right, they use in doing their analysis, all right, in tracking the health of an economy. That is basically why the book system and the national income accounting ever existed. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Miss Mariam, are you still there?
Yes, sir, I'm here. No, sir, yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, Miss Mariam, can you please help with the full meaning of this abbreviation? NNP, NNI, and GNP.
NNP.
Yes, NNP, GNP, and NNI.
I can only make one. No,
Not GNP.
it's GNP. It's GNP.
Okay, what is GNP?
Gross National Product.
Okay. Is gross national income. Okay, Miss Regina. What about the other two?
Product is NP, not
No, it's gross national. Okay, produce. Okay, GNP. Okay, Miss Regina. Do you want to say anything about the remaining two?
Which one, sir?
The NNP and NNI.
Okay. The NNP, net national product.
Awesome.
Why
How about
the
NNI?
NNI, net national income?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's it. That's just it. Thank you very much, Ma. That's perfect. Okay, what about GI and RI?
GI,
DI and RI.
domestic income.
Can also be referred to as disposable income.
Okay. Disposable income.
Yes. We will say RI. What are we talking about?
Is it come again, sir? I can't get it.
RI.
RI.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have it in my note too.
Okay. RI simply means real income. Just like we have DI
Real,
and
real
disposable
income.
Yes, ma'am. So now we also have GDP here. And GDP is said to be the summation of all values of goods and services produced in a country by the national and non-national. Right? When we say nationals and non-national, both foreigners and natives. Right? When we say GDP, is a summation of all values of goods and services produced in a country by national and non-national. Okay? Now, GDP does not income, I beg your pardon, GDP does not include income and property earnings of the nationals abroad. All right? You don't include whatever earning or income, all right, your citizens abroad are earning is not part of the GDP. GDP has to do with everything in that country, all right, both locally, everything that has to do with the country, everything, all the activities, production of goods and services, both by natives or by foreigners in that country. So it does not include the earnings of that of those same citizens in another country. It does not involve the earnings. All right. National abroad does not include their earnings. It only does put into consideration what are the things being produced and stored there. All right. The things produced here in Nigeria, whether by native or by foreign. That's what the GDP is all about. All right. It's said to be also the final goods and services. GDP, final goods and services that are produced in a country during a given period of time. Final goods and services that are produced in a country during a given period of time. All right. When we talk about GDP, we are also talking about produced within a country. I've said that already. The market value, the final goods and services, and all these things are things that makes up the GDP. Now, GDP or NI, national income, is what? An aggregation of the market value. GDP or NI is said to be the aggregation of the market value. You know, we've been using this word aggregation a lot. Means, Mariam, what do you understand by the word aggregation? Mariam, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
When you say aggregation, what are we talking about? From the word aggregate. No, we are using the word a lot. So what do you think about the word? What is the synonym for it? Don't use the word aggregate. Is there anything we can use to speak that will help explain better?
I don't have in mind though.
You still, I mean, you should give it a try, give it a shot. When we say aggregate,
Aggregate.
Can
aggregate,
we say all goods and services or what?
the word aggregate itself, whether goods and services or activities or whatever, you know, we keep using the word aggregate, aggregate, aggregate. Let us say aggregate. What are we talking about?
Definition.
Yes, it's not, I don't mean define, like, what do you just think about the word? Why do we use the word so much? What do you think about it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, when we say aggregate rice and beans sold in a country in 1999 to 1995, what are we talking about?
So you said what again? Sorry.
Now, let's say, for example, aggregate rice and beans sold in a country within 1995 to 1997. What are we talking
Rice and beans are sold in 99.
The word aggregate is involved, so why would you have that word there? Miss Regina, you also want to say something? You don't have to. I'm not facing only with Mariam. It's the two of it's both. It's all students too, because so you're not even saying anything. Miss Regina, are you there?
I'm with you, sir. It's the all activities or business activities that transacted.
Okay, now underline that word whole, WHOL. All right, underline the word whole. All right, so let me say aggregates. We are saying total. All right,
Oh, okay.
total, all the activity involved. Just like what she said, the whole, WHOLE. All right, so whenever you see that word aggregate, Miss Miriam, since I don't watch football, do you watch football at all?
Me, I don't watch football.
Yeah, I don't.
I can imagine why. Do you think football alone is for men? Football is for everybody now. If you used to watch football, you would have heard of aggregate scores, relegation scores. When this one go and play home and away, you hear aggregate scores. If you have watched football, if you used to watch football and see how football have saved you this morning. But it's still a great one. When we say aggregate, we're talking about all, just like what Ms. Regina said, all the activities involved. Right? So we have that. So we have now please, goods and services that have no market value. are not included, all right, in the GDP. When we say no market value, there are some goods that are produced not for the purpose of being sold, all right? They are either produced to enhance the production of other goods, okay? Goods and services that have no market value are not included in the GDP, okay? Also, transferred payments are not included in the GDP, all right? So we have gross national product is the market value of, I think we said it before, by national citizens of the country, irrespective of whether they reside within the domestic country or not, right? That's on GDP. Okay, so I think on this note, we'll call it a wrap for this morning. Let me highlight where we stop. Okay, I think with 2 more classes, we should round up with what I have here. So I want to say thank you to everyone that was able to join. Miss Regina, you saw the timetable, right?
Yeah, I saw it, but I have complained. You know, tomorrow I won't be available. It's Tuesday.
Okay, was it? I thought you said Wednesday, not Tuesday.
Tuesday, every Tuesday.
Okay. Don't worry, I will adjust that.
I can't wake you up. I will advise us to have it 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. or
No, I will adjust it.
because we sleep late.
I sleep late too. Okay? And so that we've been having classes today till 9:30 classes and 6. So I'm still going to be awake till 12 or even 1 o'clock.
So you can't cheat me. It's Tuesday. Every Tuesday.
Okay, it's fine. Miss Mariam, you saw the timetable too as well.
Sorry,
Yes,
sir. Can have it 5 a.m. to 5:30?
5 a.m. to 5:30.
Yes, tomorrow. It will be good for me.
Okay, let's just leave it to Wednesday. It's just Wednesday.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
See you on Wednesday. Sister Miriam.
Yes, ma.
How are you? Have a blessed day.
And you too, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you very much, everyone. Let's have a blessed day.
Thank you, boss.
You too, sir. Thank
Bye,
you, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.